Hey smut lovers, if you've seen the title, you know what's going on. We got a storefront. Our grand opening is going to be June 21st, 2025. We're opening a bookstore, okay? That's happening. So this video is going to be one of the first vlogs, I guess, of us renovating the store because it definitely needed some renovations. So without further ado, let me show you when we first looked at the property.
No. When want to be in it? I want. Wait. Oh. I love how every time Jess adds something, it's just like a little ad lib. It's like, yay, yes, I'm excited. So we are on our way to look at our first prospective rental property. Does that sound good? I'm really excited. It doesn't feel real. They basically just said we can show up and look at it. Like they just gave us the code and we can look at it. So I don't know. This feels like we're business owners.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring you guys with us and we will show you it as well.
So when we went to tour this place, we were immediately impressed because it is right on the corner. So when you're coming down the road, you see it. It's right there. We were definitely nervous, but as soon as we walked inside, look at this. Bookshelves on that wall, you know what I mean? It definitely needs some renovations, and we'll talk about that later in the video. But yeah, this is kind of the front store area. And then as we turn back, there's an office section back here. There's a broken light. That's what Jess is pointing at. But we're going to replace those, so it doesn't matter. And I just love those big windows. I feel like it's going to let in a lot of light. That glass window gets taken out, definitely. And then we have a nice little utility closet, a bathroom. Our lunchroom is what we're going to make it. I'm super excited. I literally can't wait. But yeah. It's weird to see this place before any of the renovations happened because we're pretty deep in it now as I'm editing this video, and looking at it like this is crazy. It also has a back exit, so I do like that it has one that goes right into the office area. Weird window, again. I had to poke it, I guess. There's also metal on this wall that we do in fact rip off. Why is there metal on the inside? That's kind of a tour of what it looked like when we first looked at it. It needed some renovations, so I was a little scared, but for the price and the location, it's a prime location. It's on Alpine. So if you know anything about Grand Rapids, Alpine is a pretty populated area and there aren't really any bookstores nearby. So needless to say, we called the guy and told him we wanted it. He's not gonna answer me. It's okay.
Hey again, Daryl. This is Jess from earlier. We just toured the space we talked about and we love it, and we would love to get some more information when you're free. If you could give us a call back, that'd be great. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye. This is crazy.
And look how big your sign would be up top there.
I know. We'd have to
He's a honker.
get a sign. How that works.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how would we go about having one done?
I think that square footage is a good size. It's not too small because thinking about filling that's a lot of stuff.
Good.
Well, but we're gonna have the community area. It's
I know.
Space and
Yeah.
probably a coffee bar.
Hi guys.
Hello.
We're gonna go meet the
Landlord.
Yep. for our future store
Yes.
and tell him we want the space.
So hopefully we will have a storefront after tonight.
Yes, we're gonna go get the money figured out and cash. We're super excited. Nervous.
Excited and absolutely terrified.
So we will see you afterwards.
Yes.
My nose is red.
Mine is also red. It's freezing. No, we met with the landlord. His name is Daryl, and he is super nice. And we're hopefully gonna have a lease in our hand by tomorrow at noon.
We in fact did have a lease in our hands the next day at noon. We literally left work to go sign that. So after that, the place was officially ours, and it feels crazy to say, but we have a store now. So this is after we signed the lease. We immediately started ripping things out. Of course, Ian and Hannah got bored, so they ripped all of the trim off, which was helpful. I do appreciate it, but it was an interesting sight to see. Especially, just wait, here's Hannah, okay? We'll have her wave at the camera, maybe. That is my spouse, and then just wait for Jess's, okay? That's Ian. That is Ian. Yep. I also wanted to add our next renovation, so the dogs were unhappy with the coats. We got them a dog bed. That was one of the first renovations. So I have no idea what's happened in the video so far. I have not edited yet, but I thought since I need to go to the store today to grab some stuff for an order, I would just kind of show you what we've done so far. So we are at the store currently. Let's go inside, and it's a mess. I'm warning you, it is absolutely a mess. Please ignore that. It is a work in progress. But I'll just show you what we've done so far, and then we are also coming back tomorrow with essentially our whole family to do kind of like a paint party. My nephew Weston will be there. That'll be fun. Yeah, let's go inside. I did in fact forget to turn the lights off. This is what I mean by it's a mess. We're gonna ignore all of that, okay? This is us testing our colors, but let's go into the front of the store and I can show you most of our progress. So here is the front windows. We have primed the entire space out here. So we spackled, sanded, primed. So hopefully, I'm thinking tomorrow we can get started painting this entire space. There's that drywall patch. That is actually where that weird window was. We have taken that out and patched it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you kind of what we've done so far. I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk much tomorrow. There's a hole in the ceiling. That's because Dad's working on the light fixtures. Oh, I can show you the light fixture we got. So this is the light fixture we have that's gonna hang over our checkout. The box is kind of dirty, but I'm excited for it. So yeah, a majority of what we've done has just been spackling, sanding. We did rip off the weird metal. Oh, you can see me? Hi. But yeah, there's actually been a lot of progress. The flooring is still carpet. That's gonna be one of the last things we do. So I'm gonna shut the light off because we're done out here. In this room, this is gonna be like our inventory room. We have spackled and not quite sanded. This is the other side of that window. Still need to prime in here. And we have done nothing in the lunchroom. We have spackled, not sanded yet. We did get a new fridge. Ta-da! I'm not lying. I think it's still Shirley Temple stuff. In fact, everything you could need to make a Shirley Temple, and then also salsa. My parents also brought us this cute little bistro set. And honestly, I think this is gonna be our permanent dining set for the lunchroom because it's cute. Dog beds for the dogs. But yeah, I don't really have much else to show you. There's our old little mini fridge down there. The bathroom we have done nothing about. It is also a mess. Oh, we did get internet. And we have phones. We have business phones now. So we technically could put our phone number on our website and get phone calls for our business. We're not here frequently enough yet, but we have phones. Which I don't know, that feels like a real flex. Like, we're a business. We have a business phone. Ignore that. That's interesting. This is like the supply closet, okay? But yeah, that is everything so far. I'll try to touch base with you guys tomorrow too when we're painting. I think tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's also gonna be a lot of work, but I am really excited to see what we get done. I also need to order the flooring soon because that needs to get here. But yeah, ta-da, that's what we've done so far. At this point, we had done quite a few renovations already. We got everything spackled, primed. We were ready to start really painting. And we had planned, which I think I already mentioned, a paint party day with like half of our family. And this next footage is pretty much all I have from that. But it's really cute because my nephew did about 50% of the painting. I have never seen a kid focus on something for so long. We were there for like 6 hours. He took a break to eat lunch. The boy was working a full shift and he was loving it. You'll see this first clip is him writing his name on the wall, which is the cutest thing I think I've ever seen.
He's gonna have to go around the corner.
Weston, you're doing a really good job.
Ooh, very good.
You writing your name? I just now realized that.
Yeah, I told him to write his name.
And you can paint on that wall too. Yep.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good job.
I like that. Here you can see what I mean by this boy was painting and he was like a perfectionist about it. He was going over all the drips. He was making sure it was a good coat. He definitely could have a job like this in his future, okay? He is good at it. There's me in the mirrored window, just pouring out some primer. We were enjoying this day, definitely. Oh, Hannah cleaning the window because they were dirty on the outside. We need to get like a squeegee. I'm gonna put that in my notes. We need to get a squeegee to clean the windows. Yeah, this thing is kind of heavy. I just wanted to add this picture of Weston and I because every single time I would start doing something, he would take over my job, which was the cutest thing ever. But this big roller did not work for him. So we got a lot done, actually. Either way, most of it feels like was done by my nephew. But we got all this green done, and then all of this white. There's gonna be bookshelves on this entire wall. But we did a lot today. Also, I want to show you something. These sun catchers are all by Hannah's mom, Leandra, and they are so pretty. My favorite one is this one. But I think these are really cool. We're gonna have them in our store. I feel like it just adds a special touch. What do you think?
Wee woo!
And that is everything we have done so far. The next step is going to be flooring in that room, which I am super excited about. We're actually gonna go get the flooring today. But I thought I would leave you guys off on that just so I could get a video out about this, because this video is not very long, but it is like maybe a month in the making. But yeah, we are super excited to get this store open, and it's exciting because it's starting to look like us. Like, it's starting to look like our store, and it's definitely starting to feel real, which is scary and exciting all at the same time. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you want to see more videos about this, I would subscribe because we're going to be posting vlogs of the whole process, or at least as much as I can film without going crazy.